is he doing? Juka! You have a bed. Why are you sleeping in here?
Because I couldn't sleep and the ghost was in my sleep, so I came outside to sleep. Because the ghost would sleep.
Yeah, but... why the red lights then?
It's for the aesthetic. What's up, world? Joonkies, Joonkies, and Joonkettes. So today, what we're going to be doing is taking a step outside of the realm that we've normally been in. Actually, have always been in, for the most part. And we're bringing it back to a Tentober setting.
That's right, a horror setting.
A horror setting.
That's right, but we don't have like 7 movies planned.
No, just 2.
But what 2, Julia? Well, not even what 2. What are we watching today?
So today, we're going to be watching Hereditary. Justin has not seen Hereditary, but I have.
I have not.
And I think it is a step up on the horror scale when it comes to horror movies. It is intense. The amount of eeriness to it is exactly what somebody needs, and if you're into something a little bit more than just a demon type of horror movie, this is a great direction for you to jump into if that's not your aspect of movies when it comes to horror. So yeah, that's basically all I want to say without ruining it for you, Justin. How do you feel, and what do you already
I mean, I don't really have nothing going into this. I really don't know anything about this movie at all, to be totally honest. And like, I've heard that they're like this, Midsummer, there's a couple other standalone ones I can't think of at the top of my head, but like you see them on, like, you're scrolling through Instagram Reels or like Facebook video, like shorts or YouTube shorts. You see like these scenes from these scary movies, and I know I've seen stuff from like I think I've seen stuff from this. Like me and Nick talked about it. He says that he thinks I've seen this, but I'm like, I don't remember even if I did. As always, when it comes to horror stuff, I'm not looking at it as a horror aspect, I'm looking at it as a story. So it has a good story and it draws me in, then I'll like it. If it's just some regular horror stuff, I'm here for the ride anyway.
Yeah, so this one here is produced by Ari Aster. I believe he is newer into the scene. He could have been doing stuff for a while, just nothing that is as major as these, the ones that he's been recently doing. Yeah, that's basically all I want to say, because I feel as if horror movies have a very specific basis around it, and if you say too much, it just ruins it. So absolutely. I'm gonna leave it as that, and let's jump into it. This is Hereditary by Ari Aster, and let's jump in. Dude, I'm so excited for you to watch this. A24 Films. Now, as far as I recall, this is a very interesting opening. Passed away after a prolonged illness at her daughter Annie's house on April 3rd, 2018. Wow. I hope everybody could read that.
They could pause.
Yeah.
It's Treehouse.
It's also where Step Brothers took place.
No, Brennan. Something important about that room, obviously. Oh!
What a transition. What a transition.
Do you know if your sister slept in her room last night?
No.
What would I know?
This is also one of those movies, by the way, dude, where you gotta really pay attention to detail.
My mother was a very secretive and private woman. She had private rituals, private friends, private anxieties. But when her life was unpolluted, she could be the sweetest, warmest, most loving person in the world.
Her daughter had the same necklace on. That's not
She was
weird.
also incredibly stubborn. You could always count on her to always have...
He's from Jumanji. Satan-y? Oh, so the whole family is like witchcraft.
Memories all alone in the moonlight.
The Necronomicon.
Notes on spiritualism.
Oh! Your family be cursed now, ho. She wasn't even affected by it. What are you doing? Why is she always eating chocolate?
That's what she took the scissors for.
Hey, yo! What was that?
'Twas just a beam of light from the window.
See, this is weird. This is weird, bro. It's like the grandma did something to this little girl, bro. Oh, there she is. Speak of the devil.
You're
called her an
going
idiot.
to this. Hey, socks off. You're going to this party with your brother. What
No.
party? Some school hangout with other kids.
That's okay.
No, it's not okay. You're going.
Oh!
Walk over and stand there and they'll give you a piece. But hurry up, they're gonna run out. Come on, Charlie.
Look at a napkin. Oh, it's a weed cake.
Yep.
What's up? Are you okay?
It's hard to breathe.
Remember what they were chopping up in the beginning of the party?
Mushrooms or peanuts?
Walnuts.
Oh, she's allergic to nuts.
Yep.
What are you doing? Oh, I thought she was opening the door. Oh dear. She's gonna go flying out the car.
Oh man. Oh man, Joonka.
Oh my god! You're not gonna turn around and look at your... No. He's not.
Yep.
And she's just still in the back seat.
Yep.
What? Just going to bed.
Yep. That's all he's doing. He's had a long night, Justin. He's seen a lot.
I'm waiting to hear her mom scream because her daughter's in the back seat. Oh!
Yeah, they showed it.
These are all the animals' heads I cut off.
Yeah. Wave your hands in the air if you feel fine.
I'm so sorry to chase you down. Sorry, I recognized you from a few months ago. Oh God, now I feel very silly. I'm Joan. Are you doing better?
No.
What? After your mother?
What? No, that's not. My daughter was killed.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, would you like to come in with me?
I can't. I really did forget something.
My son died.
Whoa, way to just cut to the point.
She gets how you're feeling, bro.
I'm
She
so
gets
sorry.
it. She gets it.
Oh, if you need someone to talk to, because we all do.
I feel like there's a lot of unnecessary establishing shots.
Oh yes.
Oh, Annie, you came.
So it's a little earlier than we said.
Oh, you're perfect. Come in.
Your welcome mat.
Oh, it's kind of cute, huh?
Yeah, my mother used to embroider ones just like that.
Oh, that's sus. That her mom used to make the same welcome mats.
But
It's a little sus.
how's your relationship with your son?
Peter?
I hate him.
Oh, God.
It's his fault.
You don't know how to drive.
I haven't done it in years, but a couple years ago, I woke up and I was standing next to Peter and Charlie's bed, and they shared a room, and they were completely covered in paint thinner. And I woke myself up striking a match, which also woke Peter up, and he started to scream.
Bitch tried to let her kids on fire.
She's in matches.
Quick.
The telephone pole that killed her daughter. Oh. Oh, and she's decorating the head. Oh.
You're not planning on letting him see that, are you?
Who?
Peter. What do you think he's going to feel when he sees that?
Oh, Pana.
Oh, no?
No, it's a neutral view of the accident.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, dude.
Release yourself.
Oh, release you mean?
Yeah, fine, release me. Just say it. Just fucking say it.
Don't you swear at me, you little shit! Well, now your sister is dead! And I know you miss her, and I know it was an accident, and I know you're in pain, and I wish I could take that away from you. I wish I could shield you from the knowledge that you did what you did, but your sister is dead! And what a waste! If it could maybe brought us together or something! If you could have just said, I'm sorry, or faced up to what happened, maybe then we could do something with this, but you can't take responsibility for anything!
That's right. Go in the treehouse. Go in the treehouse, is what I'd say. Her husband just goes, you're not allowed in the treehouse anymore. You're grounded. Oh, it's Joni.
Joe?
Oh! Annie!
Hi.
Oh, I'm
Way too friendly.
I met a spiritual medium. They were performing an open seance. I know what you're thinking. And I asked her about my son and my grandson, and she came to my apartment, and she conjured my grandson. No, I know what that smile is. I know, Annie, I felt his presence in the room. Annie, this is real.
Nah.
What are you doing right now?
No.
I'm just here shopping.
Do you want to come over?
No, I'm leaving.
Miss Louis, if you are here with us, please just try and slide the glass. If you're here. Hi, Louis. Remember your chalkboard? Oh, Louis, I love you, sweetheart. I know, honey. If you want to try this on your own, first light the candle, then choose an item that belonged to your daughter. There you go. Read this out loud, every syllable, very carefully.
No. I'd be bugging out. I wouldn't be able to sleep in my bed anymore. I'd be bugging out, yo, bugging.
Mom, what are you doing?
Yo, I would have got up and...
Sleep fucking.
Imagine waking up and you look up and your mom's like this at the foot of your bed like this.
I'm sorry. I never wanted to be your mother.
Why?
I was scared. I didn't feel like a mother.
Then why did you have me?
It wasn't my fault. I tried to stop it.
Yo!
I tried to have a miscarriage.
Telling you, bro, it gets deeper.
Ow. Why did you try to kill me? Why did you try to kill me?
Oh, it was all a nightmare. Peter. Dude. Ah!
What?
It's me. You get up, sweetheart. We're gonna try something. Baby, Steve, wake up.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Steve, come, let's go.
What are we doing here, Annie?
Please, let's see.
What are we doing?
Please,
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what?
trust me.
No. Look at this setup you got going on
All
here.
right, fine.
I'll come to you.
We can do it over here then. I'm completely lucid.
Peter, go to bed.
What? No, Peter, please. We need to do this as a family. This needs all our energies, okay? Together.
I'm gonna have us all touch the glass. Don't let pressure. Now, if you're in here, Charlie, I want you to move the glass for us.
Yes! Thank you, Charlie. That was so good. Okay.
Now,
There is no need to be scared. This is your sister.
It's not your sister, bro.
What's wrong?
Hello?
Mom?
Mom? Mom?
I don't like this. Dad, I don't like this.
What's happening?
Please stop. Please.
What's going on? Why are you scaring me?
Just stop! No, just fucking stop!
Scared me! What the hell? What are you doing?
Dude, is that not bizarre or what?
This is where...
That's sick.
Yes, Peter?
I had to take a shit.
Sorry, I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I had to take a shit.
Yep, he's rolling with it.
Honey, what's that smell?
Putrid smells, Junka. If we learned anything from horror movies, that smells mean bad.
Yep.
Where's the dog?
That's a great question. It's been out back for the
I
entire
know, I
time.
haven't seen the dog in a hot minute. Could you imagine just Malthus sitting on the bed with his legs crossed behind him, kicking back and forth, just... Hello, mommy. Oh, shit.
What are you doing? What do you mean? You were pulling on my head!
See, I don't feel like burning the book
Is the answer?
is the answer. Just on fire now.
She's on fire now.
She's connected to the book. Yeah, she's dead.
I expel you! Destiny! The Paragon! Peter! Get out!
The transitions are fantastic in this movie. See the correlation?
Yeah.
She just realized that she knows her mom.
I called that as soon as it happened. As soon as she said earlier in the movie, I called it. She's a witch, bro.
Wow.
I saw her.
It's them doing rituals on the family. Dude, it gets even better.
Peter, what are you doing here?
Wow. Joonka, how you feeling? How you feeling?
This demon just don't give a fuck, yo. Get away from the car. Get away from the car. Get away from the car.
Oh my God! What happened? In the attic when you were gone, I went up there. And I really need you to go up there and see what I saw.
Why didn't you call the police?
The police can't help us.
Who the fuck is that?
Do you remember Joan? She didn't even mention knowing my mom, and I've never met her before, but she approached me. She consoled me. She told me about the seance, and she showed me how. Now look at this. See the symbol on the necklace my mom?
He's looking at her like she's fucking
And
nuts.
they're wearing it. Photo. I'm sorry, see, I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. Peter is in danger. And I started it.
Look at him.
If we destroy this book,
Yeah, don't touch me.
it will take me to. Steve, please understand, baby, please. Please go into the fire.
I'm not going to do this with you anymore.
What?
No, it's not helpful for you. You are sick, Annie.
She just got possessed real quick. He wakes up. Oh, he can't smell, so he can't smell the barbecue. Oh, shit.
You see her in the corner of the room?
What?
No, I didn't until you said something. His shoes on in bed.
Well, that's how they just laid him down in there.
Oh God!
I know.
What the?
That slow pan, bro.
Just burnt to a crisp. She's just chilling up there. What the hell? Yo, Joonka!
Watch this shit, dude. Bro.
She was listening to Grateful Dead in her headphones. Sick. Oh look, where the body was. That's where his body's gonna go. Oh my God. Staring at him while he's doing it. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's sick, bro. That's fucking sick, dude. Ew.
Hey,
Shit. What the hell? Joonka.
just goes right back into all the craziness.
Oh, it's his sister's head, bro.
You are Paimon, one of the 8 kings of hell. We've corrected your first female body and give you now this healthy male host. Hail, Paimon! Hail, Paimon!
So, Justin, you know, the look on your face happens to be the same look on my face when I first watched this too, so I almost feel you in this whole journey. That being said, how do you feel after watching that movie?
Uncomfortable is a word that comes to mind. That was a wild ride.
That was an absolutely wild ride.
The story, first of all, is all over the place. I guess they leave little subtle clues all over, like to depict like the grandmother being like obviously the first host for this person. I guess I want to say because I've watched The Conjuring, I was able to pick up on certain things. You know what I mean? The smell being one of them. The whole like the pendant that the grandma wore, that the mother wore, like the witchcraft and all that shit.
Can I point out some other things too? Like, did you notice on the telephone pole that her head got knocked off when he was going to the party? Remember when he passed by and then you seen the symbol on the telephone pole? Yeah, the whole entire thing was planned out by the cult, basically, that the grandmother was a queen of.
Holy shit.
And they directed the whole entire procedure and process using witchcraft and everything, basically, like you were saying. And they were the ones that also wrote all those things on the walls inside the house. They've been in and out of the house the whole entire time, and this was an entire setup. The body encasement is actually the daughter. So they had to redo the whole entire ritual when the head was knocked off.
Oh.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's basically the movie. The movie was just finding a body for this demon, and
there was so much like the it said in the book like it wants a male host. It always strive for a male host, stuff like that.
Absolutely.
It wasn't bad. Don't get me. This movie was, and this is a warranted. This movie was fucking wild.
Yeah.
And sick. This movie was sick, yo. So the first time I ever saw the wire cutters, bro, in like a show where I remember where it's not scarred me, but where like it left a mark. In The Walking Dead, someone gets their arm crushed by a big ass tree trunk and they have to use a wire cutter to cut his arm off, and it's like, ah! And it's just like, it wasn't as bad in this, but in The Walking Dead, it's actually like the saw on bone noise they get in it. Yeah, it's rough. And they didn't do it in this. It wasn't as bad. Because but it's just watching it, and like they kept this is one complaint I will have on the movie, but it helped with that scene when it just stayed on her as she did it the whole time. This movie had not a problem, but it had a very
focused.
Not a focus, but it had a habit of staying on a certain shot for what I feel is a little bit longer than necessary. I feel like they tried to pad the runtime.
But that's Ari Aster. Ari Aster really got deep into like
some of the shots worked. It worked for some of the shots. Don't get me wrong, it did. Yeah. But for others, it was just a
little bit drawn.
It was like
out.
padding, like trying to make the movie longer. You know, you feel me? Like
I got you.
Certain scenes. But it really worked for like that scene where she's sitting there and she's cutting her head and shit, and it just stayed on her for a solid like 2 minutes, like it didn't cut away. Like that worked. And that was like, that was sick as fuck.
The thing that I also really love about this movie is the music. The music is not like those really sharp, high-pitched, like violin noises, almost like what James Wan used throughout the entire Conjuring universe. It's more of like played out instruments, but in such ways and tones that it just makes it seems like really scary, like especially like while the music was playing and it was slowly panning up to the guy that was standing in the doorway naked when he seen his father. Like it just makes scenes like that so much more dramatic, and
that's
like
it wasn't scary, it was more so creepy, but it was like a good, like, you know what I mean? It wasn't scary as much as it was creepy and intense, you know what I mean? And the music really did add to it. I'm not gonna lie, the music, the subtle sound effects here and there, throughout the whole
she started
thing.
smacking her head against the ceiling. Oh my god,
she was listening to Grateful Dead, bro. She was like, it's all about the game, and how you play it. She's just headbanging to it, you know. That was wild, bro. And he was sitting there like, "Mommy, stop!" And she's like, That was wild, yo. When you pointed out that she was in the corner of the room and shit, I was like,
"Oh yeah,
what the fuck?" Like that's what like not scares me, but that's just like, yo, you know what I mean? And then she started crawling across the wall and shit. It's just like, what the?
See, I love all that stuff. Ari Aster. To me, like, demonic possession is demonic possession, but some of the things that you've seen and hear, even my dad said it, like, you have to be a sick individual to create something like this. Like, this is wild beyond belief, and it pulls certain emotional tension strings, I guess, within the body that just makes you say, what the hell did I just watch?
Yo, when she was like going off on him too, like it's your fault she's dead, I knew it was an accident. I was like, wow, what a bitch.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
Really hit every aspect, the slow intensity, the quietness, and then the louder music when it needed to. Great job, Ari Aster.
It was a good job.
I personally would give it I'd have to say a 8 out of 10. I'll give this one an 8 out of 10 when it comes to horror.
You guys know, and Joonka, you know how I rate horror movies.
Rate it.
The story was subpar.
Amazing.
Subpar. I did enjoy the bit, and I usually don't, but I like that because I watched other horror movies, I was able to puzzle together the story. But like, there is no second movie, you know what I mean? There is no expansion on this cult or like these people that her grandmother officiated with. So like that's where it loses me. You feel me? There's not. We didn't get to build on.
It is harder for people to understand the storyline the first time.
You know what I
watch
mean?
this.
But I did enjoy being able to piece it together because prior experiences, those prior horror movies that we watched.
Yeah.
I'd give this a solid 6.
Okay, I respect it.
The wild and intensity is like 4 or 5, and then like the story adds like a 1 because it was like. It didn't grip me, but like
That's all I understand.
It was intense. Like the score it's getting, which is above average. You know what I mean? 5 or up is average or higher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would I rewatch this again? No. Will I look up some of the scenes on YouTube? Yes. Yeah, I will because this movie's wild. Like, there's some scenes in this shit that you saw my. I'm sitting there like with my mouth like.
It is crazy.
I wouldn't rewatch the whole thing again. Not a 2-hour movie of just still shots.
No, that's totally fine.
But it was good. It was. The actors were good. I will say the mom's creepy
facial
faces.
expressions are
the facial
amazing.
expressions, especially from the mom, was great.
Another thing I want to point out too before we wrap it up here is I love the suddenness of everything. Like,
yes.
did you?
There was no
It's
like.
easy to expect a lot of things in a lot of movies, but did you expect the father to get lit on fire?
This is what I'm
when
trying to
she
say.
did
No. But here's what I'm going to say. You know how, like you say, it's like spontaneous. You know what I mean? You don't know what's going to happen. This is where it's a double-edged sword when you're judging things off its story, because sometimes subtle and like sporadic things aren't good. It worked in this movie.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It just kept you guessing the whole time, which it worked. You feel? That's why I'm giving it like not below a 5, because even though the story wasn't coherent and nothing built, there was no building up to anything, is everything was so spontaneous. But that's how this movie worked. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Would I have liked to learn more about the cult and the grandmother and all this shit, and even the king guy that they were talking about, the 18th king of hell, or whatever the hell? Yes, it would have made the score a little bit better, but the spontaneousness worked for this. Like it did. It keeping you on your toes, guessing. Like there was no grand scheme building up, but it worked for this, and I like that actually.
Absolutely, yo. I like that review you just did. So,
if you guys enjoyed this, make sure you smack that like button, leave a comment down below. What did you guys think of Hereditary when you watched it? And if you did the wrong thing and watched our reaction and haven't watched the full movie, go back, watch the full movie, and let us know down in the comments below what was your favorite part. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please subscribe.
Absolutely.
It would really help us out. And turn that bell icon to all so you can get notified whenever we post anything on YouTube.
hey, stay tuned because next week we're watching Midsummer.
Earmuffs!
Midsummer.
I'm not watching Midsummer.
Yeah, we're gonna continue with the Ari Aster. So I've been Nick,
And I've been Justin
and we will catch you
on the next one.